They could be the cheapest work, they could be the best work, but if people cannot communicate, that costs me more fucking time from me having to take my thoughts, put them to the side, and remember work I gave to somebody else to ask what is going on with that work.
Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I blow soon, soon. Know as a child back in the womb. Oh, told her step back, I need my room, room. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in a room. I've been so real, I'm dead to the tomb. They in the way.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Do Good Movement. Our purpose here is to make a positive impact on our society through real-life education. The movement comes into play when you share the content to help other people do good just like you. Guys, I don't thank you enough for doing that, by the way. We'll be coming up on 3 years now in the next, I think, month or two of doing the Do Good Movement. That happened very damn fast. I don't really push it that much. As you guys can see on my social media, I kind of let like our crew, right? You guys as an audience, like do the thing, get what you can get from it. If you want to share it, cool. I like doing this. I like helping. I love the messages I get from you guys. And along the journey, I just want to contribute and whatever I learn and share that with you, right? That's what makes me feel good is seeing you guys be able to learn from some of the things I did and see you guys go kick some ass. Today's going to be tactical, pretty short, but I want to talk about like follow up and follow through. And when you guys are early on in your business, early on in your career, early on in your job, the number one fucking skill set you guys could have, and you don't have to be the best at a damn thing, but if you could do this right, you will do very freaking well. The big lack in the business world, the big lack in the professional world, let's call it, are people's ability to communicate and follow through with their word, keep the customer or the other person up to date with what's going on. I can't tell you guys how much time and also money and resources I've spent in my life of having to follow up with people on things I've given to them, deadlines that we agreed on, and I get no fucking call, no message. People just don't follow through. They could be the cheapest work, they could be the best work, but if people cannot communicate, that costs me more fucking time from me having to take my thoughts, put them to the side, and remember work I gave to somebody else to ask what is going on with that work. That is called micromanaging. I don't do micromanaging. If people just can't follow through with their shit, I just don't work with those types of people. Plain and simple. And you guys would be surprised on how many people cannot follow through with something that they've agreed to take or communicate that on the things that they agreed to communicate on. That just does not exist really. So you guys in business, you guys in your career, you guys in your profession, if somebody gives you something, take your time and follow through with your communication on giving updates of where that thing might lie. Now, if the other person says, hey, dude, you're good, I appreciate you communicating, you don't need to do that with me anymore, you fucking kicked ass. That's exactly what that means. But here's where you fail. If you ever have to get an email or somebody calls or somebody has to ask you and say, hey, what's going on with this? We talked about it being due on this date. I haven't heard from you. If your phone's always ringing of people calling and asking you for something, that means you're failing at your job. Your job, my job, I have the same job. People give me shit all the time, right? I report to my customers, some of my big customers. I report to my CEO. I report to some of our division leaders because I contribute in the business businesses that we have. It is my job to always beat them to the punch so they never have to come and ask me for anything. When somebody comes and asks me for something, I'm like, fuck, I failed. and I apologize, and I try to figure out a different way so that doesn't have to happen. I've talked about in other podcasts a different checklist, time blocking your calendar, different things like that to stay ahead of it. Guys, this is just a super simple thing to keep you at the forefront. Now, you might be like, oh, Dylan, I have bad news. Like, I don't want to tell that person that. Imagine if you had bad fucking news and that person had to take time out of their day to call you to learn about the bad news. Think about that response. Probably not good. But if you're just always on top of it, hey, I got something for you. Probably not going to like it, but here's the shit. They're going to be like, fuck, sucks it happened, but I trust you because you are pushing information my way and I'm not having to dig for it, or learn a different way. Follow up, follow through, own your shit, communicate. Do good.